What is up, my good people? The name is Pixel Love, and we are back again with some Cuphead. In the last episode, we absolutely dominated World 3. We crushed everyone in World 3, and with it, it also crushed my dreams at S ranks. Due to how many times I've almost gotten it and yet gotten fucked up at the last minute. But today, we are not going to be shooting. We are not going to be fighting King Dice or the Devil. We are actually going to be doing a pacifist run on all of the run and gun levels. This is just basically like the expert / S run for a run and gun levels. So I'm gonna do all of these in this episode just so I can say I have it done, I have it over with. And actually, I'm recording this right after I beat King Dice and the Devil, so that will be the last part, final part to the expert run and to Cuphead. So this is all I have left to do. If you want to know my strategies, or I guess the strategy that I'm following, I'm going to be linking a video down in the description. But to over grossly simplify it, parry, dodge, use super, money. That's basically it. So I'm not gonna sit here and go over with you each of my strategies because that's the extent of what my strategy is. And if you want to know what I have equipped, again, I'm not gonna be using any of the shots, so no pea shooter, I don't even have a shot B equipped. I am purely only gonna be using the second super art, the invincible super art, and I'm gonna be using the twin hearts. That's all. I'm not switching, no matter what. So I will see you guys when I finish. Hey, Future Pixel here. I'm just gonna give you just a bit of commentary while we watch this Pacifist run. First, I would like to mention that I actually have my microphone on for this level, and as you can hear, like, I am not talking whatsoever. I'm not even saying what or oh shit or anything like that. No, I'm just pure focus, pure concentrated. Another thing I want to say is shout out to the Immortal One. I found his strategy to be very useful, very comprehensive, cohesive, and honestly, I think without it, I probably would have not been able to do the pacifist run. Just because, like, some bullshit like this, like, I would have never known to use a hit point of mine and then immediately activate my super. Like, that's just smart gaming right there. But there isn't really much I can say about these levels in general because they all more or less fall into the same category. Like I said before, it's a gross oversimplification to just simply say dodge, parry, use super, etc. But that's basically to the extent what it is. There's not much to it. Yeah, there are some few things here and there that I do need to keep a lookout for, but other than that, like, these kind of just go in a breeze, a lot more quicker than bosses. There are some levels which can just be just a little unfair and a little slow. I will say for Treetop Trouble over here, this first part was a little bit slow just because I needed to get the parries and whatnot. I find it slow, to be honest, but you might find it a little bit more quicker. Also, these beetles, like, really scared the shit out of me because I was like, damn, I really don't want to lose a hit point here, and I just lost one right there. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna give up. In fact, Treetop Trouble, I actually completed it within like 3-4 tries. Yeah, 3-4 tries. And honestly, like, I just didn't want this to be. I just didn't want this run to be something that I took like 3 fucking hours to do. So, you know, I just focused my mind. I didn't put any I didn't put any music or anything like that while I was doing this. Like, it was all just pure concentration. And also, what the fuck was that? But, honestly, when watching the Immortal One's strategy guide, I'm actually glad that he didn't use the invisible dash, instead used the twin charms, because I was originally gonna do the pacifist run on my own time, and I was originally going to use the invisible dash because I was like, well, if I don't want to get hit, then I'm obviously wanting to use the invisible dash so I can spam dash. Little did I know was that actually a big no-no. I didn't even finish Forest Follies, to give you an idea, because like I just kept dashing like a madman because I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna invincible through everything, and like no, just no. That's just like a big no. So I highly recommend using the twin charms. Also, speaking about the twin charms and just like the hard charm in general, something that I've noticed that I haven't really seen a lot of people talk with or just talk about on the internet and whatnot is the fact that using the hard charms and the twin hearts can kind of help you with like your grades, within like bosses and levels and whatnot, because it helps you a lot with the HP bonus, because I've noticed that there have been a few levels where I used the hard charm and I got hit twice, but the HP bonus still said 2 out of 3, and so I was like, wait, does it like cancel it out or something? And I do know for Forest Follies, for example, I took 2 hits and yet it said that my HP bonus was a 3 out of 3. It was a perfect, so I haven't really seen anyone talk about that. I originally was under the assumption that the hard charms were just kind of like your amateur charm that like your beginners would choose. But like if you want to be like a god Cuphead gamer or whatnot, you gotta learn how to stay with just 3 HP bonus, with just 3 hearts. And that's kind of what I lived off of by. That's one of the reasons why you never really saw me use the hard charm at all, because I thought, well, if I want to get better, I shouldn't use the hard charm at all. And to be fair, it did make me a better player, because I kept telling myself, I only have 3 shots, you can't really fuck up over here. And the first time I actually used the hard charm was, I believe, Dr. Cal's robot, and I almost got an S on that, so maybe the hard charm isn't as bad as I thought it was. Also, this level in particular takes a ridiculously long time just to do, because I, just like the Immortal One himself, I got all my parries here on the first screen, because once you get to like the final screens, or at least the third phase, I want to call it third phase, yeah, I'll just call it these phases. Once you get to like the third phase with like the jacks and shit like that, it's just, to put it mildly, a lot of jack shit going on. And I'm surprised I actually got that smooth interaction over there. That just made the smooth interaction awful. Yeah, I remember the Immortal One himself said that even he couldn't do it, and so I was like, oh shit. I was actually able to do it consistently, but I'm really bad with these cannons because I'm impatient and I always just want to dash through, and I just say fuck it, whatnot. Yeah, these jacks, they're annoying. The tubas can be a little bit annoying as well, just because I have to do like this sort of dash maneuver. Like, look at this jack! Look at him! He's just slowly coming up, menacingly. Funhouse Frazzle was the second hardest one in my opinion, just because like it took a lot of time. It just took a lot of patience, because especially in that first phase, because if I wasn't patient enough, I would just get hit and then I'd be like, fuck, gotta retry. To be fair, I could say that about the other levels, but it was mostly prevalent with Funhouse Frazzle. and a level you're about to see. Not the next one, but the last one. Honestly, I don't know how to feel about the pacifist run. Yeah, it's nice and all that I didn't shoot a single enemy. I could flex on that, but unless you really want to do it, it's just like, I don't see the point in it. It's more or less like an obscure challenge you can take upon yourself. But I know I mentioned before that I'm glad that I didn't use the dash, because especially in like a sequence like this in the second phase, I would definitely be using the dash a lot. I'm kind of upset that I didn't get the S ranks that I wanted to. I'm just kind of a little upset that I didn't really show off many S ranks, and to be fair, many A plus ranks either. That would have at least been like a little nice, I think, to do. Also, what the fuck? How did I get hit by that? Also, these spits take forever just to go above. But yeah, I'm just like a little upset that I didn't get like a few more S ranks or a few more A plus ranks during my time playing Cuphead. Don't expect me to make an S rank run. Hell no. If I want to get S ranks, I'll do that on my own. Also, I should have mentioned this before, but how the fuck did I fall down? God, sometimes this game makes me mad quite a lot, because I be pressing a lot of buttons, to put it mildly. I be pressing my jump button, or on some occasions even my supers, and like I'm just it's either my controller latency or what, but it just doesn't come out in time, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And I always end up getting hit by something, which is pure and utter BS. Not as BS as this level though. God, Perilous Piers might be my least favorite running gun level. These goddamn fish are the worst. They keep flying in this curvature pattern. Now honestly, like if I just fuck up on like my dash timing or whatnot, then I'm gonna just get hit by them. Perilous Piers is actually the one I took the most time with. Surprisingly, Funhouse Frazzle, it didn't take me as long as it took me with Perilous Piers. And if I remember correctly, I think my first time actually playing this level, it was the longest level for me as well. Or maybe it was Rug Ridge. It was one of those two, but I know the World 3 running guns, they were just like really difficult for me. I'm surprised Rug Ridge wasn't as difficult for me in the Pacifist run, but Perilous Piers is. God, this lobster sucks! There's not... I'm trying to think of stuff to say. Like, there's not much else for me to say, you know. Just, don't get hit. Save your super. Subscribe, like, and comment. Also, if you want to check out the Inhuman One strategy guide, highly recommend it. You could also leave a like on his video. But, yeah, I'm also very upset that, I'm about to lose all my hearts on this one goddamn sequence, on this last phase. Like you see, I came in with 4 HP. I came in with 4 HP, and now I'm down to 1. And thank God I had my super, or else I would have just cried myself to sleep if I saw that I just died right at the last part. But that's the Pacifist run. Not much else for me to say, other than don't shoot. God damn, this took quite a strain on me. It didn't take long. I'd say it took at least about an hour, but this was very intensive on the mind. But we got it. We're a pure pacifist. We're Undertale. And I know for this, you can actually get a reward from this man. Ah, you found the path of pacifism. I'm quite impressed. You shall now be able to see the world in a new light. Go in peace. Let's see here. Vintage mode was always on, but I'll just turn it on. There we go. Black and white Cuphead. Well, that's all I have for the pacifism route. There's not much really I can say about it other than I fucking did it. I mean, that's pretty much an S, no matter what. So, if you liked the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Pixel Love, Memento Mori and whatnot, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.